I am wicked, you're insane. But I wouldn't have it any other way. If we're knocked out, we'll go the distance. Pound for pound, we're a perfect match. Pulling punches, we're toe to toe. We're always on the road. Worse or better, we can't stop, we can't stop. 'Cause together we're better off, and we can. Better off, better off. Better off. I am crooked, you're clean cuts. I'm wide-eyed, your eyes are shut. If we're knocked out, we'll go the distance. Pound for pound, we're a perfect match. Pulling punches, or toe to toe, we're always on the road. Worse or better, we can't stop, we can't stop. 'Cause together we're better off, and we can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start racing. Did you think you could keep us out? Shut the gates, forget us now. Tides are changing. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. We're the We're the ground beneath your feet. We're the whisper in the trees. Do you feel us watching? Hunger in our eyes, victories on our minds. It's our time to rise. Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution. they going. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. All eyes on me. They going.
This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your homes and walk home.
We show up.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
Alright, welcome to the stream everyone. Today we have got England versus Denmark. We've got a live watch along for the game. It starts in 10 minutes. What we're going to do, we're going to go through the lineups and stuff before we watch the game and see what happens. I'm just going to remove these for the 10 minutes just because we're going to on the lineup in a second. We'll leave the top there, but what do we need to go on? We need to go on this one, I think. Yeah, there we go. So I'll remove the face cam actually. really need that in the way. So basically we have got 10 minutes till kick-off. Where has the lineup's gone? There we go. Right, so we'll start off with Denmark's lineup. We've got Kasper Schmeichel in goal. We've got Vass right back. Skov left back. Christensen and Zanka centre backs, and Norgard, Eriksson and Delaney in the midfield, with Braithwaite, Kasper Dolberg and Poulsen up top. And then for England we got Jordan Pickford in goal, Trent right back, Gomez and Cody centre back, Trippier left back, Phillips, Dyer and Rice in midfield, and then Sterling, Sancho and Harry Kane at striker. And then on the benches we have got Rono, Lossor, Kshea, I don't know how to pronounce half of these names, Dalsgaard, Vestergaard, Anderson, Mage, I don't know who that is, Højbjerg, Christiansen, Jensen, Cornelius and Larson. And then for England on the bench you've got Dean Henderson, Nick Pope, Tyrone Mings, Maitland-Niles, Keane, Mount, Ward-Prowse, Ings, Abraham and Jack Grealish, who should be starting. Welcome to the stream, Spaminations. Welcome to the stream as well, Not Hypos, and It Slaps as well, welcome to the stream. But anyway, this is the table so far. Belgium won 2-0 with Denmark on the weekend, I'm pretty sure it was. And then we got England beating Iceland 1-0. Belgium, Iceland playing today at the same time. We've also got, what have I just clicked? We've also got a few more fixtures taking place today. We'll just have a quick look at them. We'll look at the Nations League ones, and we've got some EFL trophy games. So yeah, Belgium, Iceland, we've got France, Croatia, copy of the World Cup final 2 years ago, Sweden, Portugal, and then a few more there that, some of them being played, some of them are just lower ranked teams that nobody really cares about. And then we've got some EFL trophy games that are happening currently right now. So, what this is, if your team is in the top, like, I think if your team's in the Premier League, maybe the Championship, you play your under-21 team, and then if you're in League 1, League 2, you play your first team. So Sunderland's first team beating Aston Villa's under-21s 2-0. Morecambe playing Rochdale, Crewe beating Bolton. A few of the games here, Man City's under-21s beating Mansfield. Who scored this? Burnley, that's good to see. Then we got Accrington beating Leeds under-21s 5-0. Blackpool, Barrow, Doncaster, Bradford, Lincoln, Scunthorpe. I've already had Leicester's team under-21s beat Hull 2-1. Remember when Hull were beating Leicester the first game after they won the Premier League in 2016. 2-1 Hull beat them, and now they're losing to Leicester's under-21s. What difference? 3 years, mate. Or 4 years, actually, technically, because that was 2016. Portsmouth beating Colchester. West Ham's under-21s beating Southend. And then Gillingham beating Crawley. Northampton, MK Dons playing. Just want to check something. Wait, that's MK Dons. Why can't I... Wait. Yeah, that is Northampton's actually. Sorry, my bad. They normally play in white, I swear MK Dons got confused. And then we've got Oxford being Chelsea's. Just quite a lot of them games going on. Not that they matter, we're focusing on the England game, which starts in 5 minutes. We'll just quickly look at the French-Croatia thing. Obviously a few players, like Mbappe and Laporte can't play. Because of the thing that they tested positive for. I'm not going to say it because demonetisation. But Ben Yedder, Martial playing striker with Griezmann in the middle. Just a decent French team, and then Croatia's team. A little bit different to the one they played in the final, but 2 years is Makes a lot of difference. And we'll see how they get on. What happened to Modric and Rakitic? Are they just not playing? Or they just retired? I'm not even sure what's going on there, but won't worry about that. Belgium, Iceland. They're in England's group, so have a look. Just a very decent Belgium team. De Bruyne is there. He actually won Player of the Year about 10 minutes ago. Trent won Young Player of the Year, and I don't know if there was another award. Rashford won some award for whatever he did with the school meals or whatever. I can't even remember what it was. But very good Belgium team. And then Iceland's team, probably similar, minus the red card player. Yeah, pretty much. I thought it was Gylfi Sigurdsson then, but apparently he just doesn't exist anymore. Because Everton has signed 3 midfielders now, Doucouré, Hammers, and whatever the other one's name is, Allen. So yeah, looks like Sigurdsson might not get much games. Everton could be one to watch next season, but they'll probably just finish 10th again. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to fully open that. So it's on the whole screen. We've got, obviously we'll go through the England team. We don't need to worry about this team, but we've got some good players on the bench. Eric Dyer, Declan Rice getting the start again. Dyer did alright. Declan Rice did average. And then Calvin Phillips hasn't played yet. Jack Grealish still isn't starting for some reason, but I'm sure we'll see a swap between a couple of these players today at some point. I'm sure Jack Grealish will get a few minutes out there. And then up top we've got a few players. Danny Ings and Tammy Abraham on the bench could replace players like Kane and Sancho. Potentially, we'll have to wait and see what happens with them. I'm sure they'll get some game time. Depends on the score, actually. Defensive wise, Conor Cody making his debut for England. How old is he now? Is he like 20? He's 27 and making his debut. Then there's like Laporte, he's around similar age and hasn't played for France, which is ridiculous. Yeah, I'm sure he'll do well in there next to Gomez, and then decent fullbacks. Maitland-Niles on the bench potentially could come on the left or the right, and then we've got Mings, and we've also got Michael Keane here, so some good defensive options potentially if we need any because of injuries or red cards. Walker got sent off. We've also got Mason Mount on the bench as well with Ward-Prowse, who could both come on. Mason Mount would be a good player to bring on, maybe, depending on the score. Yeah, we'll just see how this goes, but yeah, a few seconds till kick off, as you can see on the top left of the screen. We're going to probably get rid of this. The game's on Sky Sports if you want to watch it. We will get rid of this. Why has it suddenly gone all dark? Probably need to turn on the light and shut these. Give me a minute. Right, that should be the lighting sorted. If it is bad, then I'll just do it another way. I have another option for that, but it should be fine. We can remove this countdown, get the count up, and then start watching the game and see what happens. So we'll add this. We'll add the lineups as well. And I just need to set up the count up when the game actually begins. Obviously we'll have to wait a minute because of well, the game doesn't start the second it turns 7:45, but Well, it might have. I actually don't know. We'll get up the game now. The game's actually about to start. I need to... The game has started now, so I need to update that time. That should be on the screen now. Wrong thing. There we go. That is the time in the game. I'll just get the chat up, and then we can watch the game. And just gonna go for it. It's going because a few stuff has happened. So yeah, Premier League Player of the Year, De Bruyne managed to win that. I mean, obviously deserved it. Rashford won the PFA Merit Award. He's actually playing right now. No, he's not playing right now. The other winner is the Young Player of the Year, Trent. He's playing right now. He managed to win that. Let me just get the charge. Need to reply to that person that thinks Henderson should have won Player of the Year. Definitely a Liverpool fan. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. Definitely he actually is. I know 100% he is a Liverpool fan. But 1 minute in, Denmark just playing it around, losing possession there, and then England losing possession there. Poor pass from, I think, Declan Rice in there, and he managed somehow to mess that up completely. Oh, the lighting in here is shocking. Well, oh no, that did not sound good. Anyway, England on a counter-attack. Calvin Phillips losing possession. Denmark playing it round the back. Just going to change the thumbnail probably in a minute. I'll change the thumbnail now just because why not? Get a few more people in there. You need to clickbait nowadays to get views, so we'll do that. Denmark do have an opportunity here, to be honest. Dolberg having the opportunity, but didn't score, unfortunately for him. Fortunately for us, because, or me, because I'm English. Anyway, chat, I need to get that up. Right, that should be sorted. I've gone on the wrong thing. So far, Denmark's playing the better side though. England haven't been able to do too much. So much stuff on my desk I need to move. Did that save? Yes, it did actually save, right. Denmark just playing it around the back again. Schmeichel trying to kick it long. That's going to be one by Denmark. But then Eric Dyer is there to play it back. Yeah, it's pretty boring so far. Both teams just keeping possession. No real chances so far. We could have the first one here with England, but Sterling can't get a foot on that pass. And Denmark will now start an attack. It's a long ball to Yusuf Poulsen, but can't get there. Pickford comes out and collects that. Not sure what formation. I think Dyer's playing centre back and they're playing like 3 at the back with wing backs. Pretty sure that's what's happening. Got a good ball there to Trent on this right side. Left footed cross headed away by Christensen and then cleared away by Delaney, and then Calvin Phillips winning the header. And then just playing back and forth there, both sides, and now England have possession with Gomez playing it back to Eric Dyer. No chances though, 5 minutes in. Pretty boring game so far. I know I didn't actually fully watch England's game for Iceland because I was busy in the second half. But from what I heard, it was a pretty boring game until like the 90th minute. Obviously when there was 2 penalties, but hopefully this is a better game. And the chance here for England was Sterling. Does well to turn his man. It's crossed into the box, headed away, and cleared away by Vass. Straight to Cody in defence. Yeah, it's just a pretty boring game at the moment. Nothing happening at all. Sterling did well to get past the number 15. Not sure who that is, to be honest. Probably Norgard. I'm not too sure on Denmark's kit numbers. I only know a few of their players, the ones that have played in the Premier League, like Schmeichel, Zanka, Christensen. I know Delaney because of Ultimate Team, and then Poulsen, Ericsson, and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to learn their kit numbers and stuff as the game goes on. Bit of a sloppy pass there from Cody, and luckily Phillips is there to give us possession back, and then Sterling's fouled on the halfway line by the number 15. Who is the number 15? Let's figure it out while they wait to take this free kick. Number 15 is Norgard. Alright, that should be easy to remember now. What was wrong with that lighting then? Yeah, Denmark just playing around the back. Nothing really to talk about in this game so far. No real chances. I mean, it's just a pretty boring game so far, to be honest. I mean, 7 minutes in, pretty much 8 minutes in now. I mean, the first 8 minutes has gone really quick, but nothing at all has happened so far. It's just been both teams trying to keep the ball, losing it, and then just passing it around again. That's what England are doing right now, just passing it around. We need some shots, because this is just so boring at the moment. Like, I'm going to quickly look at some other scores. Chance here though actually was Sterling, but Vass doing well to defend. Going to get up some other scores. So every other score is 0-0 actually, so nothing else really to see. Don't know what's going on with this lighting, to be honest. I don't even know what's going on with the lighting. It just goes dark and then suddenly goes lighter. I'm not sure what is going on with that, but hopefully that isn't too much of an issue. Did the thumbnail update by any chance? It did. We'll see how that works out. Hopefully that is a good decision. Right, chance for England. Sancho on this right hand side. Plays it back to Trent. Trent back to Gomez. And back to Cody. What are you doing? You had a good chance there in the corner and you've passed it all the way back to your own half. Cody going with a long ball. That's a lovely ball. Here on this right side, Trent keeps it in. Plays a low-driven cross. It's cleared away by Christensen, and that is going to be an England corner. First corner of the game, 10 minutes in. Very nice ball from Cody on his English debut. And made it difficult himself there, Trent. But just about kept it in. Tried a cross and inaccurate cross. But we'll take the corner. We'll see if we can score from this. It's gonna... I'm not sure who's taking it because they're showing Harry Kane. It's going to be Kieran Trippier to take. A few players in there that could score a header. We'll see. We've got Sancho on the edge of the box. It's gone to Sterling, who shoots, and it's going to be cleared. That's a smart corner technique, though. Haven't seen that one before. That was interesting. Probably they'll see that coming next corner we get, but see, you're starting to get in the game there. No shots yet. That attempted shot from Sterling blocked, so 11 minutes in and we are still without a shot, or I haven't seen any shots if there have been any, so hopefully you get some soon because it's just pretty boring. Like England just passing it around the back. Pickford goes long and kicks it into the stands. Like, I don't see why that was necessary. Skov will take the throw on this left hand side though. Goes with the long throw and some defensive work to do here for England, and they do well enough to clear it, but only as far as the Denmark player, who switches it to Vass on this right hand side. Plays it back now to Eriksson, and he plays it back to Christensen, to Skov now on the left side, and back to the defence. And now Christensen puts the ball into the box. Poulsen can't get the header, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. At least we're seeing potential opportunities there. Christensen with a decent ball. Poulsen couldn't get there in time. Right, sorry about shutting my mic for 10 seconds, but Delaney was running through Declan Rice, putting a foul, so going to be a free kick to Denmark in a pretty dangerous position. Good to see the first shot here. What is going on with my door? Why has it made that noise? But yeah, free kick for Denmark, about 30-35 yards out. We'll see what happens. Doubt they'll score from it, but you never know. It's a shot and it's over the bar. There's a player on the floor just outside the box. Not sure what's happened there. Poulsen's just gone down for some reason. I've got something to eat now, so that's nice. Goal kick though for England. They kick it out of the pitch, headed by Kane, flicked on to Sancho, but couldn't get there in the end. Newcastle Sancho Alves, yeah, I saw that. Decent left back now for Newcastle, and that's their third signing in 2 days now. Newcastle and Everton making loads of signings recently, so that's good to see. Obviously, he signed Jeff Hendrick as well, so quite a few signings for Newcastle this season, and I'm sure they'll do pretty well this year. We'll have to wait and see though. Gonna eat this whilst we wait. Chance here though, Sterling finds Kane, who doesn't have an option up there, finds a nice ball though to Trippier, but his heavy touch is intercepted by Vass, and now Vass could go on the attack, finds Poulsen, tries to play the 1-2, but that's going to go straight to Pickford. Who do you spice for Man City? And Man City, so probably just about see it there. I'm not sure if you can because of the line, but going to be eating this thing whilst we wait for an actual chance. England just playing it around the back, and it's just like, I mean, I don't know what to expect, they always do it, but it's just like boring to watch. Yeah, and then every time they go through a ball up the field, it's just intercepted. Yeah, you have the chance to throw it forward and create an opportunity, you throw it back to Gomez, like, it wasn't necessary. This is why England don't score many goals, because they just don't attack. Like, they have 2 or 3 of the best attackers in world football, but they just don't bother attacking. Chance, Trent crossed it in straight into Kasper Schmeichel's hands though. It's another inaccurate cross to Trent though. It's third of the game, and it's just not good enough at the moment. Running around going off camera and just eating, so I don't want to do it into the camera, to be honest. Denmark had a chance, they crossed it in, but it was intercepted by England, but Eriksen picks the ball back up, but apparently there's a foul from a Danish player on Sancho. Yeah, a bit of a push in the back there. So that's going to be a free kick just inside the England half. And they play it back to the defenders as usual. I'm sure players like Eric Dyer, Joe Gomez and Cody enjoy it, but not me. It's just boring to watch. I'm sure everyone will agree with me. Like, it's just not enjoyable to watch at the moment. Do you think Will should be in the squad? He usually is, but because he hasn't, well, he's had injuries, I think, last season, but he is a good option for England, maybe instead of Tammy Abraham, but whenever he does get in the squad, he usually gets a goal or something, so yeah, probably should be, if he has a good season though. That's probably the only way he's going to get in there now, because obviously Ings nearly won the Golden Boot, he's obviously going to be in there, Kane's going to be in there. But chance of Denmark here, Kasper Dolberg has a shot just over the bar, good opportunity there. First proper shot we've seen, and it's just over the bar there. Lovely ball from Vass, he's been a very good player so far. And Kasper Dolberg does well to turn Eric Dyer there. And it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, if it was on target, I think Pickford would have saved it anyway, but it wasn't, so we won't worry about it unless they do score now. With Delaney trying to turn Sancho, but that's not going to work. Chance here again for Denmark. They're the better team so far, and here is a good chance. Braithwaite finding a nice ball to Vass, who tries to cross it in. He does actually well to find Danish player. And it's going to be cleared out for, is it a goal kick or a corner? I didn't quite see. It's showing Poulton, so I'm assuming it's a goal kick. Nice ball to pick out Vass there from Braithwaite. Accidental cross, he kind of slipped mid-cross. Still went to a Danish player, and then he crossed it in Vass, and it's hit Poulsen, and I think it might be a corner actually. Not too sure. Probably, yeah, it's a corner for Denmark. Crossed in by Skov. No, he fakes cross actually, and now he makes the cross. And that's going to go out for a goal kick. Welcome to the stream, Fearless 2. Show this guy. Unfortunately, I can't because of copyright. I would love to, but my stream would be taken down. I wouldn't be able to stream for 3 months. So, unfortunately, I can't do that. 3 months from now is December, so yeah, I'm not going to do that. But Denmark, the better team so far, having the only opportunities. England haven't even had a shot yet. They've had a few chances. They had a corner, which they had a chance, but it was blocked. They also had a few more opportunities. Trent putting in a few balls, but nobody could get onto them. Phillips has done well this game so far in his debut. Cody's done nothing wrong, so solid performance from some of the England players, but Denmark's doing quite well. Vass especially, he's been the best player on the pitch so far, doing very well. As Skov slide tackles, Nordsgaard, sorry, slide tackles his own teammate. We got the ball, but then his teammate tripped over him. That just probably isn't ideal, but they haven't conceded for it, so I'm sure they don't care. I'm not sure. Vass is playing right back. He should play in the middle. He's putting in some very nice balls. So I'm not sure who else Denmark have on the right. I think they have Dalsgaard on the bench. But yeah, they should be playing him in the midfield. Vass, he's done very well there. Chance for England here though. Nice turn. And bit of a slip there, but now Rice finds Phillips. Now Eric Dyer. To Sterling. Sterling has a chance. He's in the box now. Has no one to pass to. He has to play it back to Phillips. Now Declan Rice out wide to Gomez. And Cody going for a long ball. He finds Trent. Good touch. Just about finds Sancho, who plays it back to Declan Rice. Now Trent. Nice ball to Dyer. Dyer out wide to Trippier. Trippier plays it back to Dyer. Sterling, nice turn. Some good passing, but they're just not shooting. It's like they're too scared to shoot, England. Like, you literally play, you pretty much play against Schmeichel every 2 weeks, but minus Sancho, literally, and Trippier, but everyone in that squad is playing against Schmeichel 2 games this season. So surely you should be taking shots. Surely you know his strengths and weaknesses by now. Come on, just have some shots. Kane scored against him, against Leicester a few times. Sterling, I think. No, Sterling didn't recently. Trent did. So these players in this England team are capable of scoring against Schmeichel. They've shown it in the Premier League last season, but they just aren't shooting at the moment. They're just playing it around. It's pretty boring to watch. Chance here, Trent. On this right side, puts in a ball into the box. Kane can't get a foot on that, and it's going to be cleared by Denmark. England the better team in the last 5 minutes. Still no shots though, really, and we're halfway into the first half, so that isn't ideal. Hopefully that changes. You deserve more subs, appreciate that. Hopefully we can hit 2k by the end of the year. I'm sure we can if we just keep uploading consistently and doing these sort of streams consistently, I'm sure we'll be able to get there eventually. But we'll just have to see where this goes in the next like 3 or 4 months. Schmeichel playing a long ball to the left hand side, headed by one of the two players, couldn't see who, but England now have possession. I just scored from a corner. Well, hopefully England can score from a corner, but they haven't really had a chance yet, to be honest, at goal. I don't think I've scored from much corner. I'm assuming you mean FIFA. I haven't scored from much corners on FIFA this year, so... Chance here for Denmark. Interesting attempted pass from Norgard, but he's lost possession. Now Trippier on this left hand side. To Sterling. Sterling running at the Danish defence. Good chance for England here to have a shot. Kane still has the ball somehow. Finally lose possession. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Kane just... I don't even know. He just didn't bother shooting at that point. Put some pressure on Schmeichel here. Okay, he's just cleared it, but that's going to be a foul from Eric Dyer. Braithwaite getting fouled there. No cards given, but... yeah, it's just a bit clumsy there from Dyer, to be honest. I'm close to 20 subs. Well, hopefully you hit that. I mean, I can actually help you get that, actually, to be honest. If I can find your channel. For some reason I can't click on people's channels in the chat. I have to literally go on the search bar and search it that way. For some reason. Chance here for Denmark. But Dolberg can't do anything to get past Cody and it's going to be cleared. Yeah, you're on 16 subs and you now should be on 17. That's a clumsy challenge from Delaney on Trippier there. Not sure when abouts that happened. Probably while Star was searching your channel name. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what's going on to me. I mean, it's just pretty boring what's happening right now, to be honest. Like, genuinely, England just... whenever England get the ball, they're just passing it around the back and it's just not enjoyable to watch. I mean, Denmark have had a few chances, but there just hasn't been much chances this game. It's just been so boring. Chance here for Denmark. Good tackle from Cody, but loses it. But then Phillips is there to cover him, and Pickford should clear, and he does. Straight to Zankadai. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Hopefully you do hit 20 subs soon. I'm sure if you just keep making videos. I'm not sure. I didn't actually have a proper look at your channel and see your videos, but I'm sure you'll hit that soon. You're only like a few subs away now. Who scored? It's 0-0 at the moment in the England game. Denmark having the most chances though, and they have another one here. Eriksson playing a lovely ball on this left hand side to Skov, but he plays it back to Christensen. Now Norgard, or whatever his name is. Chance here, and that's probably the best chance of the game so far. For Denmark, it says total attempts 3 for Denmark, 1 for England. I can't even remember that one shot for England. I think it was one of, I don't even know, probably one of Trent's crosses that went to Schmeichel that counted. Yeah, this is just pretty boring watching England play, to be honest. I mean, if it's a World Cup then it's not terrible, but like Nations League, just friendly games aren't that enjoyable to watch, to be honest. Like, hopefully the Euros just isn't like this, because if it is, it's just going to be really boring. Need some better players on the pitch. Like, we need some better options, like get the Mounts and Grealishes on the pitch to try and help. Because like, we're not creating anything going forward, and playing literally pretty much 3 centre backs and then wing backs and 2 CDMs in the starting 11 just isn't working. Like, it's helping us not concede, but we're just not creating any chances. That's what it is at the moment. Like, Denmark, they're playing quite a defensive squad, to be fair. I'm not sure what Norgard is, but he's playing in the midfield somewhere. But they have a decent back for Denmark, and they're actually creating chances. They've got that creative player in the midfield in Eriksson to actually be able to pass to, and him to send through balls to either Dolberg, Poulsen, Braithwaite sometimes. So yeah, that's what England need. They need a Jack Grealish on the pitch. Trippier playing a nice header into Sterling in the corner flag though. Sterling does well to play it back to Trippier, who will deliver that, but it's going to be headed away. And Phillips now plays it all the way back. Thank you for subscribing, She Memes. Means a lot. We are close to 2k subs as well, so any subs would be much appreciated. Obviously you just sub, so thank you for the sub, I guess. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point, to be honest. Like, this game has made me so bored and tired that I literally can't even remember how to speak English properly. Like, genuinely nothing's really happened. Like, 3 shots to Denmark, 1 for England, and they could have a second here. Trent puts it into the box. It's good defending from Christensen, but it's back on this right side. And Declan Rice plays it out wide. And it's then back to Gomez. And back to the halfway line where Cody is, so... Phillips trying a nice ball there. That's a lovely ball. Nice first time pass from Trent to Sancho. Playing the 1-2 with Rice. Now Phillips. See if we can actually get an attack here. Have a shot at goal. Sterling. Has no one to pass to except Trippier there. That's a lovely ball from Trippier. And that's a nice ball into Sterling. Sterling Squares it into the box. Kane can't get a foot on it and it's going to be cleared away. Only as far as Phillips though. Lovely control. Now that is not the greatest touch on Gomez, but he has time to get it back at his feet and play a pass. Phillips with a nice ball there. Sancho and Sterling swapping sides, I believe, because Sancho's on the left now. I don't even know. Sancho's on the left, Sterling's also on the left, and then Kane's in the middle. I'm not sure what formation we're going for here, but I don't even know what's going on, to be honest. Dyer playing a 1-2 with Sterling. Sterling now with the ball, playing it back. 36 minutes and only one shot at goal, and it wasn't, I can't even remember it. It was that, like, bad probably. Welcome back to the stream, Liam. Chance of Denmark. Eriksen playing it back to Delaney. Delaney looking for a ball forwards but has to play it back to Zanka. Now Christensen out to the left where Skov is, and Skov playing it all the way back to the centre backs. Chance here though. Skov does get it back and tries to find Dolberg in the box, but it's going to go straight to the left hand side where Trippier is. Pickford now clears out to halfway line where Vass is, who plays a lovely control to Norgard, and now Eriksen plays a lovely ball to Dolberg, and that's a good save from Pickford. Best chance of the game so far. Lovely ball there to Kasper Dolberg from Eriksen. That's what England need. They need a Jack Grealish in this team right now to play these balls. Lovely turn there from Eriksen. Dolberg was onside, and good first time shot there for Dolberg to force a decent save out of Pickford there. And yeah, it was going in, so a crucial save there for Pickford. Corner to come for Denmark, and it's going to be taken by Eriksen, and it's crossed into the box, headed. It's a bit scrappy, but then it goes out probably for another corner. Didn't quite see. I'm sure the ref's given a corner. I'm not too sure about that though. We'll find out in a second. Looks like a corner, yeah. Yeah, I think it is for England. I'm not sure. Is it a corner? Yeah, it is a corner. Kind of look like a goal kick actually, looking at it, but I'm not too sure. But this is corner number 3 for Denmark of the match. And it's crossed in, headed away, and only as far as Vass, who is fouled. And this good opportunity, Eriksen can put a very good pass in. Probably a poor decision there from Sterling to foul him. I mean, he didn't mean to foul him, but probably a poor decision. Can you turn it up? Okay, yeah, I'll do that. That's the highest I can go. I'm not sure if that's any good or not. Free kick taken by Eriksen, and then there's a foul in the box on Kane off the ball from Norgard. I mean, at this point, the last Nations League game we watched, I only watched one, and that was the Germany-Spain match last week, and it was 0-0 at this point in that match, but there was much more chances. De Gea made like 3 or 4 saves at this point, and then Trapp had a few things to do. And then in this game, Pickford's had to make 1 save. There was another shot from Dolberg, which was just over. England haven't created anything, to be honest. They need Grealish or Mount in this team right now. 5 minutes to go in the half, Bo, and yeah, it's just that foul on. Yeah, it's a foul from Trippier on Poulsen, and it was a foul, to be fair. Good strength though from Poulsen, but he was pulled down there. And this is another opportunity. Ericsson will put another ball into the box here. Or is it going to be Skov? We're not too sure. It's going to be one of them to put in a delivery into the box. See if someone like Christensen can get their head on it. It's most likely going to be Ericsson, but it could be Skov. It is Ericsson to the back post, but there's another foul off the ball there from Dolberg this time. Second time that's happened. That's a terrible replay, unless it was offside. No, it wouldn't have been offside because he was nowhere near the ball. No, it was Zanka pulling Trent's shirt there. England just playing it around the back once again. Denmark pressurising them. Good passes until that point, and now Denmark have a chance. Good block though from Rice, and it's going to be cleared only as far as Christensen, who heads it back in the danger area. Braithwaite goes down, and Rice gives away a foul in a decent position again from Denmark. And this isn't good for them. Denmark the better team, and this is just poor from England so far. It's just not good enough at the moment. It's going to be another free kick here for Denmark. I mean, 6 fouls committed for each side so far. Some accidental, some pretty much all accidental to be fair, but it's going to be crossed in by Skov this time. Cleared away and to the corner flag, and Denmark win a throw right in that corner flag. Poulsen doing well again here. Poulsen's not been bad this half. Dolberg's been the most dangerous player. Braithwaite's done nothing wrong either. And it's cleared away by England, and now Zanka, well, not with the greatest touch, but he'll play it back to Schmeichel in goal. He'll just clear it up to the halfway line and headed away by Dyer. Phillips tries to get a flick on, but it goes straight to Delaney. Delaney now playing a lovely ball to Braithwaite. Good control. And he's going to have a shot, but that's just wide of the post. Another opportunity. We can't let them have these shots. Like 1 minute to go in this half, and it's been absolutely terrible for England. Denmark the better team, and I remember a few people at school was saying, at my school today was saying, oh, we're easily going to win. And I was like, no, we're not. We're not good enough. We didn't play good enough for Iceland, and we're not here. Like, that's a foul surely on Kane. It is. That's going to be a good position for a free kick here. Very clumsy there from Christensen. And this is a good position for an England chance. I'm sure we'll eventually get a shot from this. Hopefully anyway, because it's been terrible so far. It's not in a shooting distance, but it is Trent standing over it, so you never know. This could either be a really good cross, a really bad cross, or somehow goes off target or something if he shoots. But he's going to cross it in to nobody. Headed away, only as far as Kane heads back in. Headed away. And now Phillips, just outside the box, picks the ball back up. And we'll now play it back to the halfway line. And that's half time. 0-0 at the break. No added time being played. Shocking half from England. Absolutely terrible half from England, to be honest. And that was genuinely just boring to watch, to be honest. Hopefully the second half's much better, to be honest, but yeah, pretty much just not good enough that half. I'm just going for Instagram, just scrolling through quickly because I missed quite a bit. Right, so we'll go through 2 messages. Give me a minute. Oh my god. Well, things that's not only a few people. Well, only 2 people understand that's funny. Me and the person that sent me that. Right, anyway, what we're going to do, we're going to go through this. We'll remove that. We'll remove the face cam for now, remove that. And we'll put on the thing here, and we're going to look at... Not that, I don't think. Yeah, we'll look at this. Right, we'll have a look at this. So, Denmark, England. So, these are the player ratings. SofaScore have given the players. Apparently Eriksen's been the best player on the pitch. I mean, he's not been terrible. I'd say Vass has probably been a better player, or maybe, I don't know, to be honest. But we'll go through England's first, because that's what pretty much everyone in there cares about. Pickford 6.7's done nothing wrong. Is there a way I can make this darker for now? I think there is actually. So I always manage to make it dark accidentally. What do I do this? I do something like that. I'm not too sure if that will make a difference. Probably won't. Might be more visible. We'll see what that can do, but yeah, it's half time, it's 0-0 anyway. You can actually see it probably on the screen somewhere. It will be somewhere on the screen, but defence 6.8 and a 6.7 for Dyer. Pretty unfair to be honest. Yeah, you literally can't see that, but yeah, it's 0-0 at half time. Got Trippier 6.6, Trent 6.7, which is fair. Declan Rice with a 6.4 hasn't really done much. Phillips has done well on his debut. And then Sterling, probably the best of the front 3. Kane and Sancho have been quite quiet. Same too with Sterling, but he's had most of the ball. And then for Denmark, they've been the better side. Braithwaite, Kasper Dolberg and Poulsen having good games so far. Eriksen having a good game. Delaney's done alright. Norgard hasn't really done anything. He's probably been one of the worst players on the pitch. Well, SofaScore think he has, and I agree with them, to be honest. Vass, in my opinion, probably the best player on the pitch so far. Skov's done well at times. Same to Christensen and Zanka. Doing nothing wrong except Zanka giving away a couple fouls. And then Schmeichel and goals had literally nothing but one cross to deal with, to be honest. What we'll have a look at is some of the options for England. Don't really care about Denmark. I mean, the main thing I want to change is bring on one of these 2 players. We need somebody like this in there. Bring on Jack Grealish. What have I clicked? Don't know why that's refreshed. We'll start. Bring on Jack Grealish or Mason Mount. Bring on one of these two players for Declan Rice or Calvin Phillips. One of them needs to come on because genuinely we're not creating anything. Even with our front three, we're not doing anything to create a chance or literally anything. It's just not good enough at the moment. So one of them needs to come on. Don't mind which one, just somebody. Maybe even Ward-Prowse could come on. Left hand side, fine. The defence is fine. I mean, kicking Keane again, but it won't really matter. Trent, can't really sub him off. He's one of the better players on the pitch. And then the front three, Danny Ings or Tammy Abraham. Probably not Tammy, but Danny Ings. Put him on the pitch somewhere. Kane's just not doing anything at the moment. Neither is Sancho. We need some substitutions that can change the game because we're not doing anything. Like, we've got two centre mids here. We've got three at the back, so we don't really need two CDMs. We can do with one and then one that pushes further up. That's what Denmark are doing with Eriksen, and they're actually creating chances. If you look at here, we've got key crosses, key passes. He's actually creating some big chances in there. And that is why he's been probably the best player on the pitch. So yeah, we need to do better than we are at the moment. And it's not looking good at the moment. We'll need to turn it around in the second half. We'll look at some other scores. We've got Belgium 2-1 up against Iceland. Iceland actually went 1-0 up, fair play to them. Then Witsel cancelled out straight away, and then Batshuayi 4 minutes later. France-Croatia 2-1 to France. Lovren giving Croatia the lead. Griezmann equalising, and then at the end of the half an own goal from the goalkeeper. I'm pretty sure that's the goalkeeper. Not too sure, I might be completely wrong. Sweden-Portugal 1-0 to Portugal. Ronaldo with the goal, red card there, so probably like a free kick or a penalty, I'm not too sure. That does not look good. Bernardo Silva coming off with an injury. Obviously Mahrez tested positive a few days ago. Man City don't play until next week, not this weekend, so hopefully that's not serious. There's no way you can really check, to be honest. Hopefully that's not serious though. Hopefully it's just a bit of a knock, but that might be bad. But, I mean, Sterling here, he's been alright, and especially as well Phil Foden getting involved in whatever he was doing in that hotel with those Icelandic people or whatever. I don't even care, to be honest. So it's just a mess at Man City right now, and to be honest, David Silva going... We got Torres actually as well, I forgot about him, so Torres will have to play against Wolves, I guess, and just play well, I guess. Bernardo Silva could have gone in the middle as well, but it's going to have to be Gundogan, De Bruyne and Rodri again, and that's just average. Well, Gundogan is, Rodri and De Bruyne are fine. Anyway, not that anyone really cares about these games. We'll look at the, wait, San Marino. Oh, I thought they were 2-0 up, but obviously not. San Marino literally haven't won a game in like 5 years, I swear. They literally win a game every 5 years. So whenever they do, it's just amazing. Some of these games in the EFL Trophy coming to an end. Sunderland going to win that. They will probably be the favourites to win that competition. We have a Newcastle fan listening, so I probably shouldn't say that because he might get slightly annoyed. I'm talking about Sunderland potentially winning. Say that, they literally scored the 7th. But they're playing under 21, so... I mean, Aston Villa beat Liverpool's under 21, so... we'll ignore that. Morecambe beating League 1 Rochdale. Bolton drawing to Crewe. League 1 v League 2 as well. Port Vale Tranmere 0-0. Man City beating Mansfield under thingies. Liam Delap getting 2 goals, good to see. Accrington Stanley 7-0 up v Leeds under 21s. Who are Leeds playing? Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm looking at that. Like, I know any under 21 Leeds players, don't even support them, for God's sake. Thought I could have recognised a couple of the youth ones from FIFA, but they won't be on there, will they? Barrow Blackpool 0-0. Barrow doing very well at the moment in that. They'll have a tough job to get through in that competition, but they could potentially if they get a late goal. We'll see. Grimsby 1-0 up against Harrogate Town. Portsmouth 2-0 up against Colchester. And got Ipswich drawing 1-0 to Arsenal's under 21s. Probably recognise a few from here at least, surely. I recognise a few from FIFA 17 Cup seasons. Say a few, I recognise one. And then we've got MK Dons 3-1 up against Northampton. That does not look good. 20% battery on my phone. Let me put that on charge quickly. What else have we got? We have got Oxford beating Chelsea's under 21s 2-1. A few minutes to go in that. West Brom under 21s beating Swindon 3-2. I'm not looking at the full-time results because I'll probably go through them after the stream. Probably won't actually. I'll probably just end the stream after like 5 minutes of the second half starting. Of the second half finishing, sorry. Well, Ake got injured as well. I saw he played 18 minutes, Ake. Yeah, apparently Ake picked up a big injury as well. Man City's in a mess right now. Might have to change my predictions. Man City being in third or so. I don't even know at this point. I've genuinely just been distracted by Instagram, sorry about that. I'll put the thing back on. Still half time, game will start soon, hopefully. What have we got? We'll need to click on this and then just go on that. But yeah, I'll just leave that on the screen. I'm just going to scroll through Instagram and see what's going on. Where do you think Newcastle in the league? I'm not sure. Probably mid-table, somewhere like 13th, 12th, maybe max. I'm not too sure. Top 10, probably. I don't even know. I'm going to do a Premier League predictions video on Friday. Probably around 13th for Newcastle. With like teams like the main top 6, Wolves, Leicester, Everton, Southampton. Maybe Burnley and Sheffield United around where Newcastle are, so I'm not sure. You think 6th would be... Honestly, you can see that happening. I know... Yeah, I can see Newcastle doing well and surprising if I think Southampton will be that team that do well and surprise, like the biggest surprise this season. But we could definitely see Newcastle or a team like them doing well as well. A few very good signings, and I'm pretty sure I'm probably being a bit harsh there, saying 12th or 13th, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Obviously, my predictions don't mean anything, but we'll see. Wherever I predict them, though, in the league, it won't happen because I got 0 out of 20 in my predictions last year. So wherever I predict Newcastle, that's not where they're going to finish. So it's not like my predictions actually mean anything. Game's going to start probably in like 1 or 2 minutes. Just going to have one last look at Instagram before second half begins. What's that? 6 hours ago, Aston Villa close to going to deal with Ollie Watkins. Oh wow, Lovren's goal is actually decent. Lovren actually got a pretty decent goal. Fake shot there, absolutely destroyed Theo Hernandez. Lucas Hernandez, sorry, and then slotted it into the bottom corner. Fair play to him. We'll see they're 2-1 down now, but what is this? Okay, let's click off of that. I don't know what I've just watched. Let's just ignore that. Let's pretend that I didn't just watch that. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. That's not even that funny. Let's just not look at that. But the second half started now. Second half actually started 2 minutes ago. I was distracted by Instagram. I probably shouldn't have looked at that. What's just happened then? Gomez doing good defensive work by the looks of it. Just need to get this back on the screen. So get that back on. Off. I'll change that in a minute. Get those on. We can get the counter back on in a second. And that actually looks quite cool like that, to be fair, but generally I'm going to change it. So bear with me 2 seconds, we'll get the time in the game. Unfortunately, when it gets to 60 minutes, the time actually goes... like it says like 1 hour instead of like 1 hour 1 minute instead of 61. So unfortunately that's going to be the case in 12 minutes time. But did that not change? Okay, I've clicked something else. That's better. Oh no, what have I clicked? Need to do that. Right, there we go. We're back. Haven't missed anything that I can see. Still 0-0. Still no goals. Still no proper chances really, except like a couple. So far, so see what happens in the second half. Why is that disconnected? Because it's in the wrong way around, that would be why. Chance here for England. I've dropped my phone in excitement, and Trent's misplaced his cross, obviously. So I've probably just broken my charger because I got excited that England might actually have a chance. Should be good though. Alright, anyway. Denmark free kick. Poulsen going down. He's still down. Clearly in a bit of pain there. Hopefully he's alright. Why is this phone being annoying? Right, that should be fine. We'll leave it like that. Oh my god. It's just not enjoyable to watch, especially when England are being dominated by Denmark. England are probably one of the most overrated national teams, to be honest. That's not even being biased. Well, clearly not. But, like, everyone... Some people actually... Most people predict them to do well in the the Euros. Like, most people are saying they're actually going to win, but they're not. They're just not as good as some of the other teams in there, like Italy, France, Netherlands, Germany, Spain. Even Belgium as well. They're just... Yeah, it's just not going to happen, especially with these players, some of these players playing. Like, obviously when Harry Maguire's back in the England squad, that'll be good. We've got players like Henderson that could come in here potentially. And then Jack Grealish needs to start and stuff, so yeah. So obviously a few injuries, a few players were missing, but hopefully that's sorted out soon, and for the Euros we've got a fully fit team of our best players. Because this team, like Denmark are just like an average, like they'd be like, if the Nations League was like an actual Premier League table, then they'd be like the mid-table team, like the Southamptons or Burnley or so, and that's what they'd be like, and they're just the better team, literally. They've been the better team. We had to wait till the 90th minute in the Iceland game for goals, so probably gonna have to wait even more time now. But we'll see what happens. Harry Kane gets fouled, and that is going to be a yellow card for, who is that? I think it's Braithwaite or Poulsen, not sure which one it was. I think it was Braithwaite. Yeah, it was. So Braithwaite getting a yellow card, first yellow of the game. And England have already lost possession. Oh no, Trippier's down on the floor. Trippier's hurt, I'm not sure what's happened. Get a replay here. Oh, that's a bad tackle from Norgard. Oh, it's not terrible. He's won the ball and he's just caught his leg on the follow through, and he's holding his foot there, and he might be okay to carry on, but we've got Maitland-Niles, obviously he can play on that side, so we'll see what happens. Doesn't look too great though. I think he's going to be fine. Looks that way anyway. What's happened there? Is this another? That's something completely else. And he's going off the pitch, but he is walking, but I'm not sure. He'll probably get subbed off for Maitland-Niles, or maybe... I don't even know. He's back on the field though, but he might get subbed off in a bit, just for tactical reasons, clearly, because he's obviously a bit hurt after that. Chance here for Denmark, but England doing well in defence. Winning a throw though. Gomez clearly doesn't think that was the right decision. Oh wait, no, it was a throw, and there's a chance. It was our throw. I thought the ref pointed to the other way, but apparently not. Kane though, making a foul on Zanka, and that's going to be a free kick in the Denmark box. Lovely quick play there for England. There was a chance, but Zanka did well to get back in time for... It was definitely a England throw. Denmark manager's not happy with something. The ref had to go over there for a few seconds. Whilst we wait for Schmeichel to take the free kick, I'm going to check if there's any games on tomorrow. Not sure what games would be on, but we'll see, I guess. So Wednesday tomorrow. The season starts Friday with a championship game, so we need to worry about what's going on tomorrow. Actually, a chance here for Denmark. On this left-hand side was Skov. Skov puts in a delivery cleared by Gomez, out for a Denmark throw. Scores and fixtures tomorrow, which is the 9th. We have EFL Trophy, Salford v Man United under 21s. Nobody really cares about that except Man United fans. And Thursday, PSG play. Friday, Watford Middlesbrough. So that'll be our first watch along for the league season in England. That's obviously Championship. Premier League will be Saturday with Arsenal, Fulham, or whatever other games on. I think it's Southampton or something. Another chance of Denmark, and Eriksson playing on to the right hand side, and now Delaney has a shot straight at Pickford, and now Pickford rolls that out, and Joe Gomez playing the 1-2 there with Sancho. One shot all game for England, 7 for Denmark. Like, that's just not good enough. Like, England need to win the game, not go for a draw. I'm pretty tired. I woke up at like 6:30. Phillips with a nice ball there on this left side. Trippier keeps it in. Plays it to Sterling. Plays 1-2 with Dyer. This is literally making it worse. Like, I'm already tired as it is, and now watching England play like this is just not enjoyable. Like, that's going to be a goal kick. Trent can't get onto that Sterling pass. Here we go. Mason Mount is coming on. Finally, we've got an attacking option in that midfield, because this is just not working at the moment. I'm literally about to fall asleep, I swear. Chance here, Kane. Good save from Schmeichel, but Kane was offside anyway, so it wouldn't matter. That was a first proper chance I've seen from England, and it was offside. 100% offside. Lovely ball though, to be fair, from Sterling. He probably should have scored anyway from that, but it's much better from England. With Mason Mount coming on, we've got a more attacking option in the midfield. Sancho coming off for him, so Sterling and Kane probably going striker, playing like 4-4-2 or something, I don't even know. But that's a better attacking option for England, and hopefully we can create more chances now. Jack Grealish needs to come on as well, in my opinion. We'll have to wait and see if he does come on, but an hour into the game now. The timer's going to say, is either going to say 60 minutes or 1 hour. If it says 1 hour, then that's unfortunate, but hopefully it does. We'll find out in 3, 2, 1. It goes to 0. That should not be the case. We'll have to update that, I reckon. Well, that's pretty much meaning 60 minutes, but unfortunately it's like that. But yeah, if you're joining the stream, it's 0-0. Trent putting a nice ball into Sterling. Not the greatest control, but he's still got it. Zanka holding him there. Ref, you need to look at that. He's still got it though. Finds Kane. Kane has a shot, and it's blocked, and it's going to be cleared. But it's pretty much 0-0. And I think it was blocked by Sterling, who was offside. So that's just England's luck, to be honest. It was offside, and it did block Sterling, actually. But yeah, 0-0. Denmark the better team, and England have had like 2 shots the entire game. One of them being from an offside position. One of them literally can't even remember it was that bad, probably. England have not played well today, and they need to improve in the last half hour. I'm probably going to fall asleep in a minute, to be honest. We need some goals. Kane's apparently giving away a foul there somewhere. Oh, it's handball. Alright, yeah, fair enough. This might be the worst game of football I've ever watched for a team that I want to win. Like, they're playing so bad. Like, defensively, they're fine. Defensively, England are actually doing alright. Attacking-wise, it's just boring, and that's why I'm literally yawning. Well, it's not, but genuinely, Jack Grealish needs to come off the pitch. No, on the pitch, sorry. Not sure who's going to come off, but he just needs to get involved. We'll see what England do, though. Danny Ings as well could potentially come on as a striking option. Because it's just not working with the current strikers and attackers we've got. I'm actually so tired. And it's 9 o'clock as well, it's not even late. That's one day of school pretty much. And I'm literally this tired already. Like, I was going to bed like past midnight pretty much every single day for 5 months, and then one day where I don't, I'm literally tired at 9. And it's mainly down to this performance from England. It's just a boring match. But tomorrow we're gonna have a career mode stream, and then we'll potentially have a video ranking Premier League away, no, not away kits, ranking Championship home kits. Burnley are just not releasing their away kits, so I'm probably gonna wait until like the Saturday to upload that or something. If they do upload it, then they should upload it. Not I'm the one uploading. They should release their away kit by Saturday or by Friday would be ideal. They don't actually play until the second week, so they literally have the excuse to wait. Free kick for Denmark here. It's going to be Eriksen to take, and that's way over the bar. It was about 30 yards out. I didn't actually see. I wasn't concentrating. It's literally hit the Viking on the stands. That's how far over it did go in the end. I don't think I'm going to go another 25 minutes watching this game without falling asleep, to be honest. I'm actually going to fall asleep in a minute, so I need to keep talking, otherwise I am genuinely going to fall asleep. That's going to be quite embarrassing. Probably going to go to sleep in the next hour because I'm actually tired. Good chance here, Harry Kane. Come on, do something. Kane gets tackled by Zanka. Come on. Welcome back to the stream, Liam. This doesn't feel like I'm doing a watch long. This feels like I'm doing a 24-hour charity live stream, like being tired. I've only been streaming for, let me have a look. I've been streaming for an hour and 45 minutes, and the first 15 minutes I wasn't even doing anything. I was just pretty much on my phone whilst I was just doing something, setting up the stream and setup, I guess. But this has just been such a boring match. Nothing's happened. My eyes are literally, I'm gonna fall asleep any second now. I feel if I wasn't watching this game, I would genuinely, I don't even know. Like, there's literally been 2 shots for England the entire game, and we're 67 minutes into the game. I'm literally... This is actually... Oh, I don't even know. I keep repeating myself because I'm trying to keep on talking. Here's a chance. Sterling, lovely ball. Kane can't get onto it. What is going on? Like, can we just sort this out, guys? There's a good ball by Sterling. If Kane was quick, he would have got onto that. That was like Eriksen's ball earlier on in the game, where he found Dolberg. Dolberg was quick enough to get to it. Kane wasn't. It's better from England. They've been better in the last 5 minutes. Second Mount comes on, they actually do alright. I haven't seen Mount do much, but the second he comes on, England actually start doing better. Here's another chance. I don't think I can go another 20 minutes watching this. We need to go in the next 5 minutes, otherwise I'm going to fall asleep. Genuinely, this is just not enjoyable at the moment. And it's literally... I could have done something. I literally could have, in the time of watching this game, I could have done finished, like, recording the ranking championship kids video and probably nearly finished editing it by now. Probably would have finished editing it by now. It takes me an hour. So I could have done that in this time. Chance of Sterling. Wait, we've had a shot and it's a save by Schmeichel. I'm not sure if it was on target, but it's going to be a corner. Finally had a shot. It's good to see we're finally having shots. Sterling's finally realised. And Southgate knows. He's clapping as well. He knows. Corner for England. Like, second corner of the game. It's crossed in. There's 2 players on the floor. 1 for each side. Nothing's given. Gomez trying to play it back to the left, loses the ball, but England get it back, and now they're gonna play it back, aren't they? Rice, thank you. Sterling. Back to Rice. Good ball on this left side, and he's played it all the way back to the defence. This is genuinely the most boring game I've ever watched, I swear. Chance of Denmark though. And good defending there from Eric Dyer. Now back to Pickford, plays it to Phillips. Phillips has done well this game. Yeah, completely agree with you, mobile gaming. The game's been so boring. Like, especially when Denmark have had the most shots as well. Jack Grealish needs to come on and he can create stuff. Here's a chance for England though. Sterling puts the ball into the box, headed away by Zanka, and Braithwaite wins possession again for Denmark, and he's pulled down there by Joe Gomez. I'm assuming you mean Mason Mount. Obviously auto corrects the thing, but hopefully anyone can grab a goal for England at this point. If it's Mount, that would be great. Good substitution choice. But just any goal would be good. We have a few subs though. I need to actually update this. A few of these players have actually come off, to be honest. But Højbjerg coming on for Denmark. We'll change that in a bit. Only 1 sub for England so far. I completely forgot about changing these. I'll change the Sancho for Mount. So that's a simple one to do. Let me just quickly see who's come on. Højbjerg for Norgard. Paulson's holding his foot, so he might have an injury. That would be quite sad because he's not done bad. I think he's getting back up though. It's just a 50-50 challenge with Phillips and he's come off worse. No, we need to edit the other one. I don't even know how you spell Højbjerg, so I might spell this wrong. Something like that. Oh, that's actually how you spell it. I actually got it right first time. That's the most exciting thing that's happened this stream, or in the England game, me getting a spelling right. And that says it all really, how boring this game has been, to be honest. Denmark have a chance though, with Braithwaite in the centre. Now Delaney out to the left side to Skov. Skov now playing into the centre again. Like, I'm genuinely so bored of watching this game. I just want this game to end now. Good call there from Pickford to come and collect that. Because Declan Rice or whoever it was could have easily come out and cleared that instead. And Pickford done very well there. Yeah, 15 minutes left now, pretty much, around there. And 0-0, pretty even second half, 54% possession for England, 46 for Denmark. And chance here for England, headed away though, unfortunately, but Mount gets it, but it's cleared. Sorry about that, someone came in my room and nearly walked into the camera. But Jack Grealish finally coming on for Phillips, who's had a decent game. But finally, Jack Grealish is on to the pitch. And hopefully he can have a good game. And we also have Falk coming on for Dahlberg. We'll just quickly change that. There we go. So those are the updated subs. 14 minutes to go, and it is 0-0 still in this game. See what Grealish can do. Hopefully he does make the impact. Otherwise, I've literally been shouting into my TV, bring on Grealish, for absolutely no reason. We'll see what he can do though. So much Premier League or former Premier League players on this pitch. Obviously England are going to have loads. All 11 players in the Premier League on the pitch right now. Sancho's come off. And then we have the likes of Højbjerg, Eriksen's former, Christensen, Zanka used to play for Huddersfield. Who else is there? Braithwaite used to play for Middlesbrough, I think, in the Premier League when they were in there. I'm not too sure about that. We have Schmeichel obviously as well, so yeah, quite a lot of Premier League players and stuff in there. This is just not good to watch. What's Trent doing there? He's going away for a dangerous position here. We have another Danish sub here, as Denmark have a good chance. Delaney with a poor touch there, and that's going to go out for a goal kick. Good news is I'm not that much tired anymore, so I probably won't fall asleep. Bad news is that the game's, it's not because the game's improved, it's still pretty boring. It's just I've woken up a bit. Bit of a push there. And he's grabbing him, ref. Come on. Ref's going to play advantage though. So that's fine, we carry on. 11 minutes left, come on. Sterling does well. Sterling. Find a pass, he has. Trippier plays the 1-2, Sterling. Now Dyer back to Sterling. It's good play. Jack Grealish does very well. Here he is. Off the bench. Has nowhere else to run. Very good play from him though there. And now Denmark on the attack. Skov though comes back to playing around the back, and that's a good interception there from Mount, but it's going to go out for a throw. If Jack Grealish scored then that would have been great, but he just couldn't get the shot off. Nobody was around him on the England team, and it was only Denmark players surrounding him there. Oh, this is just so boring to watch though. Like, I could have, instead of doing this, I could have made a video, but it's fine, I can still probably make the video. It'll just mean tomorrow's stream will be a bit later than I wanted. Chance it for Denmark, and that should have been 1-0. That really should have been 1-0. Eriksen's missed a sitter there. That is the best chance of the game so far. I'm not sure where it's come from. It's taken a huge deflection off Dyer and fallen to the back post. What's that even happened here? So Vass puts in a ball, headed away to the back post. Poulsen heads it back in, and very good pass there from Poulsen. And Eriksen, about 11 yards out, kicks it way over. Should have got that on target. Now here's a chance. Grealish on this left, right side, sorry. Step over. Good block from Skov, and that's going to be a corner. I think England have one more sub left, so bring on like a Danny Ings or something. Hopefully we can score that way. Vestergaard's coming on, I believe. No, it's not Vestergaard, what am I saying? Kjær, whatever his name is, I believe. Coming on. We can watch that chance from Eriksen again. That is an absolute sitter on his left foot. Should have scored that. See the manager's reaction. You can't really sub off a player like Eriksen because he literally is the best player in that team. But he's missed a sitter there. Scovini just getting up from that block. I think he's okay. It's like the Trippier incident, but he didn't need any treatment. By the looks of it anyway. 8 minutes left though, and we've got an England corner. It is another substitution. It is the Kjær person coming on for Braithwaite. Do I have time to get rid of this? Probably not. The England corner's about to come in. Here it is. To the back post. Player's gone on the floor, and that's going to be a no free kick. There we go, that's that updated. There is a free kick now somewhere. Premier League is back this week. They Maitland-Niles is coming on for the last 5 minutes. But yeah, Premier League football. Have about 4 or 5 streams for the Premier League games. We have the Championship game as well on the Friday. I'm not sure about Sunday because I have a match. I'll probably do the 4:30 kickoff if there is one. Stream for that game. I'm not sure what that is, but Saturday we'll do like 2 streams to the games. Monday I think there's 2 games, so we'll do one of them probably. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. That's like the 5th time I've done that this stream. Apologies for that, but chance here for Denmark. Skov on the left hand side, cuts inside, drives into the box, and Trent does well defensively, clears that up the pitch only as far as the midfielder though, Denmark and Højbjerg I believe. Now Delaney puts in a ball, and nobody's going to head that, and that's going to be a throw for England. Doesn't look likely that England are going to score, and if a team does score, it's most likely going to be Denmark at this point, to be honest. Maitland-Niles is coming on for somebody. We'll find out in a minute. Next time the ball goes out, that's going to happen. And here is a chance. Sterling losing possession though. Now, bit of a slip there from the number 7 for Denmark in Falk, I'm sure. But Denmark winning it back. It's delivered into the box, but it's cleared out for a corner. And it's not Falk, whoever the number 7 is. Let me have a look at 7. Who is number 7 for Denmark? That is somebody. Skov. I should have known that. Apologies for that. That's me falling asleep and being tired. Right, corner for Denmark. Whipped into the near post. Cleared by Kane. And now here's a chance for counter attack. And it's cleared. That's a straight to Kasper Schmeichel in goal. He clears it back up the pitch. And that's going to go out for an England throw. This is genuinely though just boring to watch, to be honest. It's Trent who's coming off for Maitland-Niles, so just a change in that right hand side for the last like 5 minutes. Hopefully he could make an impact, Maitland-Niles. We'll have a wait and see. Doesn't look like England are gonna win though. It just doesn't look like it's gonna happen, unfortunately, but you never know. One chance is all it takes, and there is about 4 minutes plus added time left, so we'll see. It's just looking like Denmark are going to get the goal, if anyone is going to, at this point now. I just want this game to finish at this point. It did look like a corner. Denmark manager throwing his bottle there. In frustration and the rescue of the goalkeeper, it was definitely a corner, so see why he's annoyed, especially when they're the better team. The fact that people think that England will win the Euros in a year's time is just not going to happen. Especially with games like these. This is like a this is just an average squad with like one world-class player and then a few more average players at mid-table sides, minus Delaney who's at Dortmund, to be honest. Højbjerg's at Spurs, I guess, right now, and I mean, a few of them are actually at top 4 clubs that don't play much. And we're having a heading competition, about 7 in a row there. Jack Grealish then gets fouled by Eriksson. And there's a free kick on the halfway line. Just over a minute to go. And come on. Let's have one goal at the end. Otherwise, this was just a complete waste of watching this. And I literally could have done. I have so much options that I could have done this evening. And I decided to watch this game. And what a poor decision it was. Because this game is terrible. I mean, I watch England-Belgium when it comes to it. Obviously, that's not now the Nations League. Well, all the international games are done after this. So we'll see. Chance here for England. Jack Grealish to Kane. Kane squares it. No one's there. And is that going to be a corner or a goal kick? I think it's a corner. I might have taken a deflection. That was a chance. Score falling over there. Sterling winning the header. Grealish, lovely ball to Kane. Might have taken a slight deflection. It did take a slight deflection off Christensen there. So corner to England with 1 minute left. A few seconds till we find the added time. 4 shots all game for England. Trippier to whip it in. 4 minutes added time. It's going to be crossed in now. Headed out for a goal kick or a corner. I think it's a corner. It is a corner once again. We've seen some late goals in the Nations League. We saw Wales get a late goal. We saw Spain get a late equaliser. So, and obviously England get a last minute winner last time. So we could see another one here. Potentially from this corner. We'll have a look. It's crossed into the near post, headed up, and there's a player on the floor. There's a foul though on Delaney, and the shot that whoever it was took, and it was easily saved by Schmeichel. It was a foul from Kane on Delaney. So yeah, a couple minutes left. 4 minutes added time. 1 minute of that 4 has finished. Schmeichel kicks it long, and that's going to go straight out for a throw. No, it's a free kick to Denmark. Poulsen down once again, holding his foot. And all the subs have been made by Denmark, so they can't sub him off, otherwise they'll go down to 10 men, so they can't really do that. All 3 subs made by England now as well. Not sure who came off for Maitland-Niles. I never actually looked at that, to be honest, but by process of elimination, probably Rice? No, it wouldn't be Rice. Oh no, it's Trent, isn't it? Chance here for Denmark, that's going way over. AMN stands from Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I just don't want to type out the entire name. It's a good delivery, and then the header from Kajar, whatever his name is, way over the bar. Not long left though, and looks like it's going to finish 0-0. Fair play to Denmark though, they've done very well this game, and England just haven't. Defensively, England have been fine. Pickford's done well, but yeah, they needed to get all 3 points here. They could still do it, and here's a chance to, but and they are pressuring them. They do want this goal, England. That's a good ball. There's a player on the floor for Denmark. Kane's got it. Kane! Jeez, what a block! Very good block from Zanka there. Very good chance to Kane. That's the best chance of the game, and it was blocked on the line there from Zanka. I'm not sure what's happened. Trippier's gone for a long ball. There's a player on the floor. I'm not sure what he's doing. Kane picks up. Schmeichel misses it. Goes around the keeper, Kane. And it's going in, but Zanka clears it, and that's a very good block from Zanka. And there's a corner for England here, and probably the final chance of the game with just over 30 seconds left. That's the most exciting thing this game. Here it is, it's cleared away. Jack Grealish now on the edge of the box, plays it to Sterling. Plays the 1-2, Jack Grealish. All the way back there to Gomez, who crosses it into the box. Back, just kept in there by Trippier, but it's going to be cleared. No, it was actually out. That's pretty much it. Going to take the goal kick and blow the whistle. And it's been 0-0. Denmark probably deserve a 1-0 win or something. They've done very well, but a 0-0 draw is, I guess, fine. 4 out of a possible 6 points. Not too bad. Obviously, it could have been the 6, but very unfortunate at the end. Once Schmeichel takes this kick, that's going to be it, isn't it? Yeah, that is it. 0-0 full time, and not a good enough performance today from England. Very good performance from Denmark, and it wasn't good enough today for England, and needs to improve next time. Obviously we have to wait, I'm not sure when the next international friendlies are, but need to do much better. See Tottenham teammates Eriksen and Dyer catching up there, but yeah, not good enough today. And you got Dortmund teammates Delaney and Sancho, Mason Mount and Christensen as well. So lots of teammates actually playing against each other on opposition teams, which is good to see. And that is it. So Belgium winning 5-1, so they top the group, 6 points out of possible 6. We get 4, Denmark 1 and Iceland 0. We won't go through the other results, but just going to see if anything's happened on Instagram. Right, anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now, so thanks for watching today. Tomorrow about I can't even speak. Tomorrow about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we're gonna do a career mode stream for the Respawn career mode. Carried on, we'll have our first Champions League game, but thanks for watching today, and hopefully I'll see you guys